Hello! How's everybody doing today? Sorry I'm super late. Just one of those days. Not functioning near as well as I want to be. I've actually kind of had a couple days of just being like, what's up, Dr. Rhino? What's going on, Sergeant Major Clutch? How you guys doing? Someone get Geeky Taniki in here. That way she doesn't get mad that she missed me because I was being slow. It's a Blueberry Newton sort of day. Yeah, I'm just like, I want to be with it. I want to be on top of it, but I'm not. I'm tired. This has been a hell of a challenge, and I'm getting to the point where like I'm not accepting defeat because I still think that there's a slight chance in hell that I actually pull this off. But like last night, you know, like I have other hobbies than mini painting, and like if I was going to be doing a hobby streak thing, it would just be confusing as everybody would be like, what the fuck? And so yesterday, my wife and I went out, had a great day, came back, just kind of took a little bit longer getting cleaned up, and then we had dinner. I did a really awesome, very stupid thing. I had a J-Mac burger from a place called Soha here in St. Louis, and it's basically they just put mac and cheese on top of a fucking burger, and I was toast. Like after eating it, I was like, well, I can't do anything. So we watched WandaVision, watched some movies, had a pretty good time. But I was down for the count. I didn't get shit done last night on the project, which made me realize that like missing Saturday was a huge hit. So like I get it. If I fail, it's 100% my mac and cheese and a burger. Yeah, it's fucked up. And then they put ranch dressing on it. It's everything you want it to be. But I'm happy. I had a good day with Mal. Like we just had an awesome day. And it's one of those things that like I wouldn't trade that for anything. So Turnip Project may suffer, but my marriage is in a good place because of it. So there, what's going on? Hey, Mini Gamer J, what's going on? Arnold, how you doing? If the Midwest was distilled into a burger, that would be it. Yeah, mac and cheese on a fucking medium cooked, juicy ass burger. I did have one of the scariest things happen though. Not gonna lie. Walked into this place. There's a fucking hockey game going on. And you know how St. Louis gets about hockey. They get a little crazy. They get a little nuts. They had an entire bar fucking packed. Absolutely packed. And it was, like I walked in, you know, it's only like 2 blocks from my house. So I was like, I'm gonna go on a nice little brisk night walk. You know, it's only 30 degrees out. This isn't so bad. I fucking show up there and it was full. It was packed. And so it was the most stress I've had in a long time. I figured I'd show you guys, you know, I left some of the things for the basing. I would like to thank Anzig for sending me these little cups. These were exactly what I needed for the project. This is the easiest way to get awesome bases without actually having to work. You get two inks. Get a brown, get a green. This is permanent screen. This is too green to be grass. Like this is not what grass looks like. Burnt umber is actually a great dirt color. And when these two collide on a base, you actually get this really beautiful effect. Mini Gamer J, Ian's of Battle, he has some great basing tutorials. And I highly recommend that you all check those out because he turns basing so fast and so easy. And if you want to use this tip and trick for doing like worn battlefield things on your next basing thing, you will be shocked at how easy you can blast through bases. Yeah, just 1 or 2 basing tutorials on the channel. Just 1 or 2. Let me grab a couple things after because they've had a time to dry. Remember, this is how they all started out as. They were like sawdust that was painted purple and black with primer because I airbrushed everything. Arnold, excellent. So here's one that I did. And this is like beat down. The green and the brown were totally mixed together. It's not a great one. What's going on, Christopher? I've never been to Philadelphia, but one of these days I will go to Philly. I hear it's awesome. What's up, Millennial Model Mayhem? How you doing? So this is how it turns out when you have some separation of the green and the brown. You just dab the green on, you dab the brown on, and they kind of blend into each other. You go really wet, and then they just like soak in. And then you hit it with a little bit of dry brush afterwards just to give it just a little bit more definition. Easy. It looks fantastic. Because if you use like some gloss varnish and stuff in there, anybody who's worried about PVA peeling up, if you just add some things, it fucking sticks things down. You never have to worry about it. So there you go. That's my quick and easy basing tutorial. We'll blast through my last. I got about 30 models left to do. Just stay away from the Kensington section. Okay. At least 1 a day while you were there. Wow. Wow. That's a lot of cheese and meat. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Just a couple grass tufts. And now, as I turnip these things, and I get like more, you know, texture effect all over the place. You know, I'll do that. Yeah, you throw a couple of grass tufts on there. It's amazingly simple. So you were 50 pounds heavier then. Top hat, top hat, top hat, top hat. How you doing today? Taking a break from bread right now. That sounds like something only a quitter would do. I don't have that much left to do. And turniping is so, like, I can do kind of whatever the hell I want to. Pavlinek, how you doing? Remember, all of you YouTubers, if you are watching on the YouTubes, we have one more giveaway of a book this week. And so if you want to be a part of that, you got to go over to Twitch because none of the bots work in YouTube. It's frustrating. Oh, dude, Dr. Rhino, I'm all about fucking, you know, Pelham Blue Necrons and Seafoam Green Necrons. Like, hell yeah, that sounds badass. Okay, so here's the trick. Get a little bit of, it's not a bad idea. Like, foods can mess you up, and especially if you eat an abnormal amount of any one of them. KitchenAid Necrons. One of the things that I honestly run into the most that affects me is my water consumption. I find myself forgetting to drink water, and that fucks up my mood more than literally anything else. And not just like I'm drinking soda. I'm drinking things like straight up fucking water. I find that I miss out. My mood is so messed up by water, not the lack of water. What's going on, Latino Hot? Hydro homie. Yeah, right? Especially since I quit drinking and I realized like how probably dehydrated I've been for the last million years of my life. It's really good. Man, I haven't done... I got really wrapped up in the Horus Heresy books, and I haven't gone back there. I haven't gone back to it at all. I'm a little bummed out that I no longer have my Necrons, but I love it. I do love them. I think they're cool. Okay. Guess I didn't have any. Getting to the point where I'm running out of ink here. So I used to just do ink straight out of the bottle until I realized that like it doesn't actually need to be this strong. The inks are so highly pigmented that mixing them, thinning them down is smart. Oh, the other thing that you need to do, like, yeah, I used matte medium and I used gloss varnish, in order to go more back towards the satin finish, throw in some actual matte varnish. I am using up the last of my AK until I have to find another product. Grab your shit brush. Where is the best barbecue in St. Louis? It depends. It depends. Some people are really about, what's their name? Is it Sweetie Pies? Is that the one that everybody fucking loves? And I think they're just fine. Like it's not anything amazing. Sugar Fire Grill is another one that everybody's really on. I also don't think they're that amazing. The one that has kind of like fucked up my taste buds for everything else is called Salt and Smoke. They have a couple locations. Also, don't be like nervous about mixing these colors up. You're going to be dipping and getting paints all over the place. Yeah, Vallejo matte varnish works all right. The problem I've had with Vallejo matte varnish is it's a little more satin than I like. You can, so if you get something like this, MIG makes an ultra matte. Monument Hobbies is going to be making one here soon. Yeah, so it's a fucking stupid green. You're right. It's too green. But watch this. Okay, so let's get in here and let's get weird. Cause like having so much gloss varnish in this, ink dries glossy. Like you are going to run into a place where like when you put it on, it looks like fucking neon green slime, which is actually kind of totally fucking awesome. Come into the brown and watch what happens when you add the brown. You just tap it down in the middle. You kind of drag the paint around, so it's no longer just green. And all of a sudden, this stuff starts to sink down. And because it's not really paint, and because the sawdust that I used as my flocking material is really porous, as this dries, like this looks fucking stupid right here, especially in comparison to this pink. This is like 90s era Warhammer colors. Once this dries, let me grab them. Once it dries, it turns into this. And that's so easy. It's just so easy. But if you want to dull a satin paint, honestly, just add varnish to thin instead of thinning it with water. Because here's the thing, like, sometimes matte varnish, when you thin it with water, it actually does the exact opposite of what you're hoping it will do. Like, it makes it, like, more glossy. So, what's up, New Meta? How you doing today, bud? So, you just have to be careful with that. The cool thing is with this technique is you don't have to be careful at all. You just move your pool around. If you miss some spots, it's totally fine. And so it's super fast. Like, we'll be done with this in like 20 minutes. Super matte is so unforgiving, is my only problem with it. Is it, like, it shows how, if you did a good job or not. Fuck yeah, post that shit up, man. Post that in the Discord. Anybody who isn't in the Discord, make sure you hit !Discord and join the Discord. Join the Brush Coven. Come hang out with us. Sorry I haven't been super active in there. I have had just kind of a lot of shit going on this last week, and am feeling a little burnt out. Oh, Joe, what's up, man? Geeky! Hey, I'm glad you made it. Sorry I was late today. I'm having one of those days. If you've ever heard that Crush 40 song, it's one of those awful, awful days. Actually, the day isn't so bad. It's just I'm being slow. Yeah, using different varnishes. I mean, like, so Vince Venturella, he uses a lot of varnishes to thin his paints down, and depending on what surface he goes on. So does Cutthroat Cure. Like, it's just kind of one of those things that, like, it may not work for everything, but when it does work, like, it's brilliant. Hooty hoot, what's going on, my man? I just, you know, it's not that I don't like Vallejo stuff. I just don't use it. Their varnishes aren't bad, but they aren't, like, they're not matte enough for me. Yeah, new meta, like, AK Ultra Matte is so good. I just, like, I don't want to support AK anymore. That's my only thing. So I'm trying to diversify my my buying habits here. So I got to try that MIG stuff that you were telling me about. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a varnish scientist. We gotta bring back some more Bones humor. Actually, when you do this, it almost turns into, like, the perfect camouflage green color. It's awesome. I mean, Vallejo Varnish does what it's supposed to do. I just don't think that any of their shit's as matte as it should be. I mean, Vallejo makes a good product, but they have kind of, you know, in the same way that GW has their own sort of thing, so does Vallejo. It's kind of my 2 cents there. And it just doesn't work for me the same way. Those are, yeah, they're difficult, and you have to be really cautious with them. I have a bunch of it, and I'm just kind of like sitting on it until I can find something to do. Maybe I'll sell them to somebody because I know they don't make it anymore. Or it's a different label now or something. Or I'll just find someone local to give them to who uses them. Like, they're totally fine for fucking terrain. I just hate the smell of it. It makes me want to die. It's like I'm poisoning myself. And before you guys are all like, wear a respirator, I'm like, guys, I'm doing it outside. Garnishing your orcs? Well, if you're garnishing, I think that might bring more cats. If you're varnishing, it can definitely help. I think varnish is a pretty integral stage of painting. My last batch of people that I airbrushed, I did not varnish, so I hope I don't fuck it up. But like this one's varnished, and it like that's fucking dead matte because of the AK Ultra Matte. It's fucking great. It's a great product. I just wish that that company didn't suck. Yeah, I think MiG has something very similar, but pretty soon, pretty soon Monument will have some stuff. God, I just like it's like humid in the house today, and it is fucking me up. All right, so I might have to take a break. Here's what I'm using, Hootie Hoot. I'm using Dalarowny, Burnt Umber, and Permanence Green, or Emerald Green. And you just come through, yeah, Lucky Varnish. Come through, and I thin it down with Gloss Medium and Matte Medium to, like, take down. One gloss medium makes it stronger. Matte Medium helps it flow a little bit better and takes down some of the matte some of the sheen to it. Green and brown, motherfucker. And then I top it off with a little bit of Ultra Matte. The Ultra Matte dulls it all down, makes it just fucking like dead. And so by the time I get a oil wash on here, we will be in great zone to actually have, you know, a non-reflective surface for the base. My basing material is literally sawdust. Just take fucking sawdust, take some PVA glue, glue it down and prime it. And it is fine. Like I said, because inks are so transparent, all of this undercoat here, like once this dries, it's not super green. The trick is your shitty brush. You gotta have a shitty brush. Because, you know, like the hashtag is turnip28. There's 28 days in the month. This is the only army that I own that makes sense to turnip. So, that, you know, that I was like actually super excited about turniping. So later in this episode, we are going to fucking get crazy. We're gonna get fucking, we're gonna be gluing shit to these models. We're gonna be putting this all over them. It's gonna be awesome. The new McDonald's spicy nugs and their mighty hot sauce is pretty spicy. Damn it. Neighbors fucking cooking good food. Son of a bitch. Shitty brush gang. You gotta have a bunch of shitty brushes. If you don't have shitty brushes, you're doing it wrong. Sorry, I had to move my tray. One of my favorite shitty brushes is a really expensive brush that I have beaten the ever-living shit out of. And it's fantastic. What if all your brushes are shitty? Time to invest in some good ones, man. Guys, we're all normal people here. We're all normal people. I love how this looks. I could get how some people would be like totally turned off on it, but all right, Sergeant Major Clutch, we'll see you soon. So did I ever finish why I like Salt and Smoke as barbecue here in St. Louis before I got sidetracked? I know we were talking barbecue there. They have the best smoky barbecue, the best sauces, and every plate that you order comes with a popover. That's fucking amazing. CX Turbo, what's up, buddy? Define normal. I look at normal as being everybody is individual and has their own point of views and their own experiences, and they aren't trying to be like anybody else. I would say that everybody in this room qualifies as that. The second you try to be somebody else or live some sort of status quo life is the second that you are no longer original. You are no longer normal. You are copying somebody. There might be people who would argue with me on that fact, of which they would be very wrong. Yeah, now mixing glue. Yeah, I have a couple that have made it to the mixing glue thing. Vis-a-vis this brush. Wait till you guys try a Philadelphia cheesesteaks. Mikey, I would say that those two things are not mutually exclusive. I think that normal and authentic can be the exact same thing. I think as long as you're that to yourself, you're normal. I often feel the norms are very plastic. I'm weird as fuck, and like I feel normal as hell, so like take that for what it is. The people that I see who try to live their lives but through other people's stuff and expectations, those are the people I see as being abnormal. That's not healthy. Not healthy. We are all normal people. Yep. I highly recommend getting some good brushes, though. I use right now I'm using Monument Hobbies brushes as my high-end brushes. I will say that they are a little softer than I want them to be. The red ones, the igniters, very good brushes. Don't get me wrong, good brush, but the hairs are really fragile and very soft. Their synthetics are great, and these det cords are very good. This is the synthetic sables. These are very good. These are my favorite sables right now. They're Hanover's Series 33. Epic Duck pointed me onto them. They're fucking amazing. These are the same brushes that Game Envy uses. So if you're in the States and you want to get them from a local company, order them from Game Envy. And they're fucking amazing. They last for forever. I have used these for the last 2 years, and like, they get more abuse than any other brush. Like, this one I've used so much that the paint is starting to come off from the handle. Like, it's cracking. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And while I think the Monument brushes are really good for certain things, I don't think they will take over my main brush of choice. I think I will like, if I'm doing really delicate stuff, glazing and things, Monument stuff is great. Siesta, what's going on? Thank you for joining us. It's one of my favorite things to do in life is siestas. I think us adults need to take more of them. My problem with brushes like that is, like, they are too expensive. When the sofa goes bad. Or you throw out the paintbrushes and finger paint like Tim John. Man, not into that shit. Not into that shit. I think it's interesting. It's an interesting experiment, but also, like, it's pretty silly. But I think when you're painting at levels like what John is always trying to do, and, you know, like, and that's something very different about, like, Scott and John. They don't like the way I'm painting right now. They don't want to paint that way. Like, this is I'm cutting literally every single corner I possibly can while working on this. And, like, when John finished his you know, Bone Reapers, you know, he cut a lot of corners too, but, you know, that army made a lot of sense. You tried it out. Your only powered saws are a jigsaw and a bandsaw. You know what? I need to get me a good bandsaw, because I do not have one. And it just seems like that would be a really good tool to have in my repertoire. I don't know, Scott and John. You're being cute, Hootie Hoot. That was a really hard thing as I went through my QuickBooks last week. You know, you know, the amount of money that we lost from being closed for the last, you know, for 2 months. Anzig, hey buddy, I'm using your cups. Thank you, sir. Everybody give Anzig a follow if you haven't already. What's up, buddy? How you doing? They're like metal condiment cups or something. They're awesome. Come on, man. You don't know Miniac? And John Nenus? Trapped Under Plastic? Scott and John? Are you serious? If you're here and you don't know them, like, I'm almost going to require you to go and watch some Miniac and John videos and then come back. Working on side projects and chilling. Sounds good. I'm excited to see some of your side projects come to light. But yeah, like, going through the QuickBooks of last year, it really fucked me up on how much money we lost and the potential earnings that, you know, were going to be things like new equipment for our store. It's just like, it just basically reset us, you know. We're like, oh, last year didn't fucking count at all. And we have to start over all over again. Okay, that's what I thought. They're metal condiment cups. They're fantastic and work great for this. Please tell me you stole them. Well, I get not watching them, you know, if it's not really something that you're that into, like, but they're good. Trapped Under Plastic. It's basically a podcast of a couple tryhards, man. What's going on, Sinister Grackle? How you doing? Oh, people are getting art framed. It's just that when you're closed for 2 months and you can't operate, that's it. You know, there's no filling that void. Like, we had a pretty awesome, you know, for the most part, we had a pretty amazing year. We had a couple months that were the most busiest months that we've ever been opened. Period. Just huge. Richard, what's up? Uh-oh. Everybody, for the next 12 minutes, we are talking in capitals, so everybody has to have caps locks on while typing, because Richard Reeds is hyping us up right now. So exclamation points everywhere. Yeah, I really like the podcast much more than his videos. Although I am liking his newer videos a lot more. I like the fact that Scott can kind of do whatever the fuck he wants right now. Like, I think that was totally missing. Totally missing. Cap City! In some areas, Cap City is an accurate title for St. Louis, as it still has one of the highest homicide rates in the nation. New meta, I can't hear you. You gotta go caps locks. I can't hear you. There's always one malcontent. Which Pokemon game did you get? Philadelphia isn't far behind. What was that? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Christopher. You gotta speak up. We're caps locks for the next 11 minutes. I wish our name had a cool name like Philadelphia, though. That would be badass. Sword. I wanted sword pretty bad. I did not buy it. A buddy of mine is playing Monster Hunter right now, and I'm like half tempted to pick it up. Alright. That was it. Look at that, guys. We're done. We're fucking done. I just did all of those models. Come on. There we go. Missouri is still considered Midwest. Yes, it is. A new one comes out? A new sword? Or is it a whole new one? Oh, Monster Hunter. Oh, yeah, Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I'm pretty excited about that, unfortunately. Let me do some double checking. I think I have all of my models done. The only things I have left to do, I don't have any of my commanders painted up, like the characters. They're probably gonna get missed. I'm not gonna lie. This project's big and stupid, and I think I'm gonna fuck that up. Missouri is the Midwest and Missouri is the South. We're like just what? We're just north of the Mason-Dixon line, or are we south of it? I can't remember. Either way, we have a complicated history. An extremely complicated history. I'm gonna do one more double check, and then I'm moving things on. We're gluing shit. We're getting real weird with it. That's the cultural divide. Straight up. Looks like we're done with all of our models. So now we're turniping. We're turniping. So I'm gonna dump all this stuff out. Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Giggling Geek Cat? How you doing? How's Texas? Are you guys in better shape? I have to be very careful with these pajama pants and the way I like to sit, because every once in a while, parts of my posterior like to hang out. And nobody wants to see that shit. Oh my god, that sounds awesome. I've had 3 cups of tea today, and I am still not doing it. I'm trying. I'm certainly trying. Alright, I need to rearrange some shit here. I am overwhelmed. Sometimes I'm just whelmed. Today I'm overwhelmed. Fleece PJs or thermals. Yeah, like last night it was in the 30s, and I was like, I'm actually like hot in the house now. And so it's like one of those where I just like slept in my boxers instead of like wrapped all the way up. Because there was a couple days where it's like, this is ludicrous. Three T's. We watched a really good movie last night. It's on HBO, called Irresistible. Dude, yeah, 35 degrees. Yesterday I was like, I'm going outside in a hoodie. Looking great. I highly recommend watching that movie. The name is a little weird, but the moral of the story is fantastic. Aw, hell yeah. I need to bust my Uggs out. Like, they're all dusty. I bet a spider lives in them. We got them brown recluses. They're terrifying. Okay. So let's see here. Got this. Got my Zap CA. My Bob Smith Industries. Oh, no. We've been doing apple cinnamon tea. Davidson apple cinnamon tea. It's like having apple pie every morning. Now, I probably should, like, actually do more stuff. But that would take time. We don't have time anymore. I hate to tell you guys. I fucked up as far as time management the last couple days. Okay, let's see here. Oh, dude, that sounds fantastic. I love Earl Grey as well. The bulk Earl Grey that we got had like too much of the bergamot in it. And while it tasted good, like it made our stomachs upset. Like it got to the point where I drink it and my body would be like, what? Like it couldn't swallow it anymore. And like I'm like sitting here, I'm like, why is? Because it still tasted good and it didn't hurt my it didn't hurt like my like acids in my stomach or anything. But there was something about it that like my body it like started giving me a headache and I just couldn't process it anymore, so we cut it out even though it was my favorite flavor. All right. Let's see here. Geeky Taniki, I hope you're still there. We're turniping. I hope you're ready. Oh, let me get my... Whenever you're working with super glue and you don't want to get your surface super oily, have baking soda ready. And Jay, if you're still there, while I do like using like the small super glues, I have never not used a full big thing of these. I've never ran dry or anything. Oh, you bastard. You get those comments every day. Well, I mean, like, it's funny, like, I totally get where you're coming from. And I have had, like, these where, like, I accidentally let too much... I mean, like, look, like, you're not wrong. Look, my nozzle is all fucked up. But, like, I have never not finished one of those. What were you trying to post there? It looked like you got censored. Ah, yeah, sorry. Should post that in the Discord, though. As I make another shill to promote people to come hang out with us in Discord. Since this is kind of more of a main focus guy, I'm being a little bit more selective with how I'm working on this guy. Oh, you bastard. No, it's not glossy. It's like, it's smooth, but it is very far from glossy. It is a finish unlike anything else I've ever seen, besides maybe the Monument Hobbies stuff. This is very different. But yeah, it's kind of satiny. You just have to like fuck with it a little bit, and then it makes sense. And only the black one I find is satin. The white is very matte, like extremely matte. Do they? I bet that's actually pretty good primer. I mean, I prefer it out of all the primers I've ever used. It's the only one I actually like. Besides the Monument stuff, I find that to be pretty in line with what I like. Super, super thin. Don't get this shit on your hands. It hurts. The best part about this is it doesn't really obscure anything, and it just like soaks in, so like everything really turns on. That shit, like when the catalyst, the response, the catalyst to it, it'll smoke. It's dangerous, so you have to be careful using it. Oh, weird. A bunch of 16-year-olds just came to your house. That's good to know. Okay. Oh, we need to turnip his back. Forgot. Hold on. Paint more minis. Yeah, that really sucks, man. I'm sorry that happened. Okay. There we go. It's got a nice turnip thing going on here. That's good. All right, time to muddy him up. Richard, it's going, man. Dude, it's going. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm trying not to be down on my progress because, like, I know I could have put more effort into it this last week. Truth be told, this is a dumb project to do in the shortest month of the year. It's just a dumb project to do anyway, and it like as like a marathon thing. But as we all know, sometimes you just have to do it. Otherwise, otherwise you'll never do it. If you don't do it now, you'll never do it. All right. That's sufficiently turnipy. What's going on, to Matt? How you doing? How's things out there in Portland? Is your internet up? What's up, Billy Sunshine? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Oh, brutal. It's too much to deal with all at once, man. I'm sorry about that. It's odd and you have power. So that is an upswing. Yes, that is. It's not a full win, but it's definitely not a lose anymore. Yeah, this was using a Turing machine. See that smoke coming off that? That's that super thin, that response to the baking soda. That shit, like, I got it all over my hands the other day on accident, and it burnt the ever living piss out of me. So yeah, I used a music theme modular Turing machine to make a you know, arpeggiation, and then I went through and ran it through a quantizer, a Penrose quantizer, and that way I could drive the arpeggio. Hot as hell. Yeah, it burnt the shit out of me. It was horrible. It's so hard to do this and like be close to a microphone. All right. Set up, mother. Oh. Smoking again. Giggling Geek Cat, if you're still there, I listened to that podcast with the guy who made Turnip 28 as per your recommendation, and it was so good. It was great getting more of an insight into the insanity of why this is a thing. So thank you for finding that and recommending that for me. It was, I mean, it's a good little podcast too. I mean, like, I had heard the name before, but I kind of forgot about him, so it was good to be able to take some time and get back into it. Geekette, do you have the link to that? Can you put that in the Discord? So right now I cannot remember the name of it to save my fucking life. Like I said, today's been a rough one. Words are hard. I love it. I love how this looks. It's so good. Shitty thing is, I'm probably gonna run out. But tomorrow I'm taking off work. One more day, so I'll be able to make a run if I do. I am talking to Gavin Norman tomorrow. For some of you, well, for a lot of you, it probably means nothing. But for some of you, it's a big fucking deal. Gavin Norman is doing Old School Essentials, the D&D clone revival, which is one of my favorite D&Ds. Yeah, please, 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 and thank you. If you want to hear that podcast, hop in the Discord. Exclamation point Discord. Come be a part of our community. Minmax is there, Teals is there, Geekette's there. I haven't interviewed those people. Yeah, the Apple link worked for me on my phone. It just played it in a web browser, which is fine. So, should be good for anybody. Thanks so much for doing that, Geekette. I appreciate it. Fuck, it is... We're coming up on 2 o'clock here. At 2 o'clock, I will be doing... starting another giveaway on Twitch. So if you want to be entered in for that, you need to hop over to Twitch. That way you can be entered in to win the Conquest book. And then next week, for the finale, they're giving away a First Blood starter set. So, Sergeant Major Clutch is back. I'm glad, man. We were fucking totally off the rails without you. So, glad you're here. Shit got fucking crazy. How do I... Bearded Vet 1. Hey, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. I was reading that and I was like, do I want to read this as Beaver? Why am I like beavered it? I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I It's another sign that I probably have undiagnosed dyslexia. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Spread that knowledge. That's what I'm all about. I don't think I've ever seen you in chat, so hey, thank you so much for the sub, man. I really appreciate that. Make sure you say hi. I always like getting to know new friends. Words are hard. Thanks for the awesome content. That's the best. That's the best. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Yes. Yes. Okay, cool. It's so hard. Such an awful angle to try to hold this that. There we go. It's sticking a little bit. I'll come back up in here. A little bit more. One of these. One of these. One of those. And we're going to come back in with one of these. Oh, yeah. Be careful not to glue my thumb down because it will hurt really bad. Really bad. Get some. There it is. There it is. We like the doink. We're going to try to get the sauce in next Sunday. I think I should probably talk to him about that before I start like saying shit like that. Because I want to, since he was here at the beginning of this, I want to finish it up. And I did his show. I want to finish it up with him on mine again. He is so fun. The thing about him is like he thinks so differently about what Twitch is, and that it totally goes in line with me because I think that as mini painters we play it too safe all the time. Like, you know, Jenny O and Captain Madlove have been doing cooking streams and stuff. And I think that's great. Like, I wish that they were on the screen at the same time. But the fact that they're doing these things together and, like, just partnering up and having a fun time and, like, not doing the typical mini painting thing all the time, I actually think is really healthy. And I wish that there was a little bit more of that in this space. More like, time to play and have fun with it, you know? Oh, I bet that was fucking hilarious. I want that Cursed City game so bad. So bad. If you fail the challenge, you need to turn in all your internet clout. For all them points. Hey, it's so okay. Can I don't often ask for shit like this. And like I've got this like weird like I really want to get some internet points. And if any of you weren't there, some guy came into Sauce's thing and said the only reason people paint, essentially the moral of the story is the only reason people paint GW stuff is because it gets them internet points, which is like such a fucking shit. It's such a shitty thing to say. It's such a fucked up thing to say about people who work really hard. And I was like, man, fuck this guy. There's plenty of people getting likes without Warhammer as being part of it. And yes, I mean, like you can grow if you're painting Space Marines all the time, you know, and that's fine if that's what you want to do, but you do not have to do it. And and so I just was like, man, fuck this guy. But like, to be honest, like, so if any of you guys are on TikTok, you should follow my TikTok. If any of you guys are on Instagram, you should follow my Instagram. If you're watching YouTube, you should sub to the YouTube. I'd like to actually see some of those things grow. We've kind of like stalled out, and I just want to see them get a little bit more action. My big hairy audacious goal is to be at 2,000 subs on Instagram and 2,000 subs on YouTube by the end of this. Pretty far off from that. So if any of you guys got any ideas on how to do that, I would really appreciate it. I think it's links. Exclamation point links. Oh shit, it's stuck to my finger. Oh no. God, that stuff is so good. I was talking with Jay the other day. Yeah, so I was thinking about doing that, Jay, like putting them all together. No, so I was talking with Jay on his live stream, which if you don't follow Jay's live stream on YouTube, you really should. It's very good. And one of his Patreon tiers is called OnlyFans. And I was like, man, I thought that we were going to have some like mini painting himbo going on. And I think that we should get like guides of the mini painting community himbo calendar up. Nothing pops up. I don't know why it's not going. I'll have to look at that later. Just search my name. Just search my name. All roads lead to here. If it was for charity, fuck that. I want to get rich off this bod. Oh, if it was for charity, I would definitely do it. Painting with my feet. Oh boy. Dude, Richard, I feel ya. All right there. Yeah, it doesn't take any explanation, for sure. Cut this down because that's a really good tuft going on there. Paint water. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. It's as 3-6 Mafia said in Hustle and Flow, it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get the money for the rent. When your Cadillac and gas money spend. So I just finished Disenchanted, and there's the guy who was selling the me flavored water, and it was like 15 cents a cup, and every time they came back it was like a cent less, and he's like, me flavored water. Hustle and Flow is so fucking good. What's up, Min Max? Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Like if I'm doing himbo, I want like the most flattering lights ever, because like I'm like 30 pounds up. I'm 30 pounds up from COVID. Oh, cool. Are you working with Weird on that, or are you just doing it on your own? I know a guy who's a henchman here. See, I just like stop moving, and I stress 8. Which Malfo mini are you doing? Please tell me it's Titanica or whatever her name is. Tatiana. It's one that I've been wanting to actually paint all these years and just haven't done it yet. You can absolutely blame your weight on COVID. I blame literally everything on COVID now. I think Malfo is one of the more interesting miniature worlds. I love the idea of it. I almost got into Malfo many years before I ever got into miniatures, just because I thought it looked cool. I just farted. COVID. Well, can you smell it? Because if you can't smell it, then yeah, it's COVID. Fridge Necron finished. Yeah. The mannequins with Edward Scissorhand arms. Oh, yeah. I feel ya. I feel ya. I mean, so, Oprah, you're fucking not wrong, man. Like, this awesome painting community and COVID are kind of hand in hand. What's going on, Nevik? So you just call me Heath in the way that Megadeth spells death? Call me Mega Heath. Are you fucking serious? Jay, how come we never got into that shit? I feel like we need to have another interview where we talk less about YouTube and the mini painting stuff and more about what you did before this, man. That's fucking awesome. I'm all about COVID, blaming COVID for bringing us all together. I'm doing shit that I never would have done. I've reached out. I had an extrovert through COVID really suffers. I mean, everybody suffers, but like, I'm available if you want to sneak me into another interview. Oh man. I haven't edited your episode yet. We could just start over, tack it on. Just be like, developments were found. Nevik, how's the lockdown going for you? How's all your commission stuff going? Are you staying busy? Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Congrats. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Richard, you've only been doing this for this past year? Wow, holy shit, that's amazing. You're doing the tattoo work on Dices? That's fucking awesome. Yeah, dude, I can feel it's so hard when shit starts falling apart. Like, how do you stay happy and motivated? You just don't. You just do your best. SpaghettiOs or Cinnamon Toast Crunch? It's always Cinnamon Toast Crunch. SpaghettiOs are fucking disgusting. Now, if they're for other people, like kids, make them eat SpaghettiOs, and you eat the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Pro tip. You eat the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh my god. Oh, god damn it. It's always Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Min-Max, that's why we're friends, and we'll always be friends till the end of time. Holy shit, that is a lot, Christopher. Amazing. Oh shit, it's 2 o'clock, everybody. Means I gotta get this giveaway going. If you are watching on YouTube or Facebook, hop on over to Twitch. You'll have a couple minutes to do it before I get started. We're gonna do a giveaway, and we're giving away another Conquest book It's awesome. Giving away 2 already. I don't know why every time I log in, it fucking erases chat. Now I have no idea what's going on. Drives me fucking crazy. All right, everybody. I'm starting it up. I believe it's exclamation point giveaway. Your 3-year paint-iversary, and it's your 11-year anniversary. Congratulations. All right, everybody. Exclamation point giveaway. Exclamation point giveaway. Get in there. Get in there. You got 15 minutes. Because the last time, 30 minutes was too long. Oh, look at all them giveaway points. Oh yeah, look at all them shits. New meta. I hope you do win it. I hope you do win it, and I hope you and Matt get to play a lot.
My fellow humans, the sun will shine again. I can feel it coming over the horizon.
He messaged me, by the way. He's like, "You're never gonna guess what I just got." I was like, "I bet you I will."
Smiling back at me, our hand in hand. This is a new dawn, a new day, and a new era. This is a place where nothing will be the same. And
The book is so good.
a place where children will have a chance. A place where we will all be treated as
He now wants Skaven. Skaven are so cool. Just tell him that he can only be into Warcry warbands until he actually sits down and picks one and does the work. He'll only do small amounts. Dude, he like when he messaged me, I was just like, dude, I'm so stoked. He's like, your painting is better than it was in the photos. I'm like, really? Because I was like pretty down on myself on a lot of these. He's like, no, they're so good. And I'm like, well, thank you. That really means a lot because those are some of my earliest models. Is it really rigged? Technically, I've now done my quota for the day that I need to be on target. I need to do like 40 more of them today. Yeah, the Nords are so good. Ooh, Oprah Smash got in on that giveaway. Remember, everybody, 11 minutes. Get in on that giveaway right now. Right now. I want more people to get into Conquest. More people. More Conquest. This insane project, the one that I'm doing right now, has kept you hustling. I want the book, but I also like messing with you. Yeah, you know, I'm actually kind of all right that the Weavers are, ah, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. $140 models, jeez. What were we thinking? Nevik, what were we thinking? Oh, you got all the war bands from Warcry too? Shit. Do my best, Mayor Daly from, The Wire. Shit. No more full armies. Aren't they the pits? They look so good when they're done, but like working on them is just like fucking miserable. I've often said that I never wanted to do a full army like this ever, but I realized if I didn't give myself a challenge, I would never have a painted army. So like right now, the fact that like all my shit's base coded to like a tabletop standard, not a great tabletop standard, but like all of this stuff is gonna look so good by the time it's said and done. I'm just like, I'm stoked to be working on this project. Boxes and bands, that's what it's all about. I also wish that they made it easier. There's a couple things that I wish they would do. And honestly, like the fact that like there's only 4 not fully finished armies out, you know, makes it hard to kind of like gauge what you want to do. I wish that they had like another 2 armies out right now that had as much stuff out as everybody does. I think the game would be really healthy, you know, because then you could have like a rock paper scissors thing twice over, and you can shift the meta, you know, every couple months or years or whatever, however you want to do it. I mean, they are not about against patching things, and since all the rules are all online, and all the army builder is free, like they can do that, and it works out all right. 7 minutes left. Exclamation point giveaway if you want to get in on getting this Conquest book. I highly recommend it. Wow. Dude, Nevik, that's inspiring, man. I'm glad that you've done so well. Blood Bowl. Salt and Sassy, what's up, my friend? How you doing? You're watching an interview and it sounds like it's already modeled. Which one's already modeled? The new faction? Just lurking and working. Hell yeah. Thanks for joining us today. It's always good to see a familiar chat. What you working on, Salty? This is so funny to me. Sinister Grackle, excellent. I'm glad that yours will be there. Oh yeah, so here's the thing, like they are like way out ahead, but COVID fucked everything up. They were like sitting on like a really good amount of stuff, and then yeah, COVID, you know, like everything, it just put them way behind. Spaz Tech, what's going on? Thanks for the follow. Glad that you're here. Welcome to the Murder Basement. If you want to get in on a giveaway, you have 5 minutes left to hit exclamation point giveaway. We're giving away a conquest book. Some might say GW has too much stuff to release. I'm already behind on fucking Underworlds. That like it seems like it just came out. Yeah, well, so Conquest really works hard at trying to have like a lot of balance already built into the game. Like that's kind of their thing. So they don't want anybody to feel like they are completely meted out of the game. And because like each faction really only has like, I mean, and let's be honest, like Warhammer, they may have a shitload of Space Marine models, but people only bring like a handful of things. You know, once the game gets going, the meta, you know, kind of dictates it. So like they can do a lot with what they have right now. They don't have to get super fucking crazy with it. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, facts several days after the new thing is released drives me just bonkers. It makes me irrationally mad. Guys, 2 minutes and 34 seconds. If you want to get in on the giveaway, exclamation point giveaway, get in there. Get it. Get some. This one I'm gonna just give him a tuft on his back. This is gonna be the catabolic node. This one, when he runs into battle, whenever he attacks, he just explodes. I always get weird cravings for McDonald's. I want like McDonald's chicken nuggets, sometimes so bad, it's horrible. I want fucking 6-piece chicken nuggets and a Big Mac, like yesterday. More than I've ever wanted anything in my adult life. I got a Wendy's down the street, and I just can't do it because I'll go in there and I'll get a fucking Frosty, and I'm lactose intolerant. Nobody wants that shit. 30 seconds left, everybody. Exclamation point giveaway. Exclamation point giveaway. Get in there. Oh, handmade chicken fingers. Yeah. Tater tots. Oh, man. Oh, the raffle's over. Sorry, everybody. You missed out. Now I want McDonald's. Damn you, COVID. Remember, we're blaming everything on COVID right now. Oh, man. A&W. I love me some hamburgers and Woot beer. I hope somewhere A.T. Roger just giggled and he doesn't know why. Yeah, Whataburger. That's some good shit. Fuck it. No Pokemon cards. That's bullshit. All right. Time to see who wins this. Who won this giveaway? Hold on 1 second. Aw, shit. DeMatt, you're the winner. Aw, shit. DeMatt, hit me up in Discord. All you have to do is set up a account on the Conquest site, and you then go to and then you tell me what email address you used, and I send it to them, and then they send you a book. Stop the steal. Stop the steal. Do you greed or troll? Greed or troll? Well, if you feel like trolling, I have New Meta's address. So you wouldn't even need to ask for permission for that shit to show up. New Meta's greed. Greed. For the love of God, greed. I 've thank you everybody for playing. Next week we're giving away a starter set, so and it will be doing the post-mortem wrap-up of what we got done in the entire month. Hopefully it's a complete army, but with the speed of which I'm going through this right now, I don't know if it will be. Okay, but just remember how much money I saved you. DQ you from the army? Disqualify you from the army? What does DQ mean? Am I missing something here? No, no. Gotcha. No. It does not. The only thing is if you know, somebody would have won the multiple books, I would have redrawn, but that did not happen. But this last one, we're gonna go everybody's in. So Jay, since you used to work on costumes, what's like your favorite like movies to watch what's your favorite costume things if you're still in the room? I'm fascinated by that. I'm fascinated now. Do you watch any like the art movies or anything like that, like Cremaster? Oh yeah, the secret weapon. We waste the secret weapon. Troubles with artsy movies, yeah. I feel you there. See, I can't get past the fart part is the only thing I totally get. That's a very highbrow joke, by the way. I think art films kind of suck, though, just in general. They're extremely masturbatory. Unless it's like a weird conceptual piece like what Richard Serra does. Oh my god, Bone Tomahawk is so goddamn good. That is one that I've been trying to get more people to watch. And I think people are just a little scared of that one, as they probably should be. Because it's like super fucking subtle until it is like over to the top. Some of my favorite movies visually to watch are Jean-Pierre Jeunet did Amélie, City of Lost Children. Raw? I don't know if I know Raw. But he worked with Jean-Paul Gaultier a lot, and Gaultier is just absolutely incredible costume designer. Did The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, Her Lover, which is just a fucking dynamite film if you've never seen it. Super not safe for work. Share it in Discord. Cool. Thank you. District B13. Dave Bell. Doing some fucking parkour shit. I saw that in the theater. Yeah, Jean-Paul Gaultier also did Fifth Element. So all of us cosplay fans in the world have him to thank for Lilu. Bandage costume. It's pretty cool. I did. Alien 4 is still one of the scariest ones of mine because weird baby alien is just truly a terrifying idea. It gave me nightmares. None of the rest of the movies gave me nightmares, but there was something about that fucking monster that was horrible. But like, I love how like the clown was the guy, the paraplegic in the wheelchair, who's in all the other Jean-Pierre Jeunet films, which is fucking like so funny to have him there. Delicatessen is one of my most favorite films of all time. Period. Delicatessen. If you guys haven't watched Delicatessen, fucking put that in your eyeballs. Just unbelievable vision. Joss Whedon fucking wrote that movie? Now that I did not know. Although I should say that it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, that movie, it definitely has an identity crisis. Yeah, Resurrection definitely gets a bad rap. Melkindor, what's going on, man? How you doing? I have not watched Valerian. And I don't know if I can actually go, like, in good conscience go back to anything that guy has done. He's kind of a monster. Does anybody followed the directors of the Fifth Elements, his bullshit? So his wife was the diva from the Fifth Element, and she was in that movie. She was 16 years old. He married her because he knocked her up when she was 15. So he's like a fucking sexual fucking deviant. and then he divorced her to marry Mila Jovovich when she was like 19. And then divorced her to be in with his next woman. Like, I mean, like, that's his shtick. He just always has, like, I think Mila Jovovich was like his fourth wife. It's fucked up. And once I heard that, I was like, oh man, now I can't go back and watch that thing like in good consciousness. So yeah, The Professional was about him and his wife. The 15-year-old. And you know what? Leon the Professional is actually a really good movie. Natalie Portman does an excellent job. I mean, it's that movie's got a lot of heart. It just sucks that it's done by somebody like him, you know? Like, god damn it. Fucking stop it, people. So, yeah, it sucks. It totally sucks. Because, like, Valerian was not on my radar until I found out it was him, and then I was like, oh, cool, I'll watch that. And then when I listened to this podcast that did a whole deep dive on the Fifth Element, Wizard and the Bruiser, it's a Last Podcast Network show. Great episode. Totally busted some shit open that I did not know. But, yeah, they also exposed that about him. Venom 4K. Leon was an interesting watch for sure, right? Yeah. Oh, my eyeballs are hurting. Venom, these are all I don't know Gene Reno. I don't know him at all. So these are the force-grown drones from Conquest: Last Argument of Kings. We be turniping in. They're one oil wash away from being done. Oh, he's Leon. Gotcha. Yeah, he's so good. He is a very good actor. You want to rewatch The Wrestler? So, my business partner and I were talking about... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. The black magic craft. Yeah, that's horrible. I'm not using that much super glue. This is a Newton. It's actually not a Newton. It's a Nature's Bakery fig bar, blueberry. They're the best. The best little snack. Yeah, 40 tubes of glue is too much. But yeah, what's his name? Darren Aronofsky. Darren Aronofsky gets a bad rap, but also kind of sucks. Dr. Rhino, that's very sweet of you. No, you, the best snack. I didn't know that they had all those other flavors to Matt. I was like, holy shit. I want to try one of those apple ones. I bet that's fantastic. But my business partner hates Pi. He thought Pi was not a good movie. I was like, oh, Pi's great. It's like, why are you being a hater? He's like, it's so derivative of like 3 other films. I was like, yeah, but like also Pi was made in a time when nothing like that was really popular. I am excited about the Dune movie, except for the fact that they didn't film the second half of it. So I'm kind of like, don't give me Dune unless you're really willing to give me Dune. You know what I'm saying? I need to go back through and I need to listen to The Heretic of Dune and Chapter House Dune again, because I kind of thought that was not very good. Yeah, Pi. I thought Pi was fine. Like, I don't think it's a perfect movie. Far from it. But at the time, black and white movie, it's great. It felt it was a breath of fresh air in a time that needed it. And then you watch Train Spotting. And then I was addicted to heroin for like a week. Oh, Seven Samurai. Fuck yeah. Seven Samurai is an incredible movie. But I mean, like, Seven Samurai had to be black and white. Where, like, Pi, it was a choice to be black and white. Man, I think that Guillermo del Toro understands costumes really well. I think that yeah, now it's just a given. It has to be. Clerks is the best black and white movie. Clerks is a great movie. I think the best black and white movie is probably Metropolis. It's my fucking go-to. Still love that fucking movie. And by Mad Max, you're saying Fury Road. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. I think that Fury Road is probably one of the best, like, like color theory movies. It's watching that in HDR is fucking crazy good. It's like every shot has like the perfect amount of blue and orange going on. Crate Dictator is fucking fantastic. And its black and white holds up, but I've only watched the black and white one once, because why would I watch it in black and white when I can see it in colors? Or I should say black and chrome. Black and chrome. Braveheart is your all-time favorite. Interesting choice. I don't really have anything against Braveheart, but I don't think I've watched Braveheart since I was probably like 14. Oh, Sinister Grackle he's entered Nug territory. If we're talking like, I mean, if you're going fucking, if we have to do a Mel Gibson thing, the best Mel Gibson movie's Payback. Is that a euphemism? I've nugged myself. Oh, I nugged myself. Now, Lethal Weapon's fantastic. It's hard not to like that movie. Danny Glover and him have just amazing fucking chemistry. But it's, I mean, like, it still holds up. It's one of those that, like, if it was on, see, everybody liked The Patriot. I did not like The Patriot. And I don't know why. I was, like, bored with that movie. Yeah, the buddy cop genre. But I really liked, like I said, Payback was fucking amazing. Like, The Patriot is whatever. Right? Yeah, I kind of like, it didn't do anything for me. All my friends loved it. All my friends loved Black Hawk Down and shit like that too. And I'm like, okay. Overacting. Yep. What's his name? Daniel Day-Lewis is the biggest actor. Whenever you see him on screen, you're just like, he sucks the air out of it. I'm like, man, he has ruined more movies than he's made. Like, I can't get into him at all. You're not a Black Hawk Down fan either. Good, okay. It's not a bad movie, but, like, I think I was much more of a, in that era of war movie, I was more of a Three Kings sort of guy. I think In the Army Now was, like, really where my heart was at. Gary Oldman is fucking, he's probably one of the best character actors there. I mean, he's crazy. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, Black Hawk Down's not a bad movie. But it's also, like, I don't know. Yeah, Lori Petty's fucking amazing. Right? Lori Petty. Uh-oh. Are we talking in caps again? Dr. Rhino? I don't know if I've ever seen Men and Honor. I have no idea why she wasn't in more either. I would like to blame Free Willy on that one. It's actually probably Tank Girl. What's going on, Goobertown? How you doing? Check this shit out, man. Uh-oh. We're turniping. We're turniping and talking why Lori Petty wasn't in more stuff. Goons! Goons! Lori Petty had a TV show? Yeah, I love... Anytime I hear the Devo cover of She's Just a Girl You Want, it's amazing. Her and her sister in an apartment. Interesting. It took Goobs to break you out of a lurk. You just now watched Apocalypse Now? Man, Apocalypse Now, that's a fucking fantastic movie. And if you want to watch an even better movie, watch Heart of Darkness, the making of it. It's crazy how good that is. That movie was plagued with craziness. Oh my god. I forgot that she was Kit in fucking A League of Her Own. She was so good in that movie. I am a big fan of Lori Petty, and like have always had a childhood crush on her. Always. It was so cool seeing her come back in Orange is the New Black. It's like, fuck yeah. I'm so glad that she was here. She was so good in that shit. So good. Yeah, Heart of Darkness is superior. Yeah, absolutely. It's just so funny. That was Francis Ford Coppola, right? Lori Petty was in an episode of Miami Vice? Wait, what? The guy from Iron Chef was Billy in Double Dragon? What? He was Bimmy? Oh, don't be late for D&D. Don't be late for D&D. It's great seeing you, my friend. Awesome. Awesome. I'm so excited to hop in to see your Necron fridge. Oh, yeah. Lush Life. Huh. Interesting. Ah, thanks, Geekette. Love you too. Have an awesome D&D sesh. Thanks for hanging out. 1996. I'll be damned. Okay, so recently, my wife and I, we just went back and watched Kath and Kim. Which, if none of you guys have done Kath and Kim, you are really missing out. That is a funny-ass show. All of them? All of them but one? All of them get the grass and grit. It's kind of like the gravel and grubs, gravel and grubs. Mark, I can't even believe that you know his name. Man, that Double Dragon movie, I was actually thinking about that the other day. What a fucking pile of garbage. Oh, he was Jimmy. I love how in the original Double Dragon game it was Bimmy and Jimmy. Yeah, IMDb is a big part of my life as well. It's barely worse than Street Fighter. Oh man, Street Fighter, what a hot piece of garbage. She was in Point Break. Yes, that is true. I mean, she had a career. It just is weird that, like, she just kind of disappeared. I mean, and, like, I think that that's indicative of, like, how we treat women in just about everything. As soon as they have, you know, lost their sex appeal, we love to just throw them the fuck away. And I think that that is cruel. Absolutely cruel. Especially since I think that, you know, now it feels like we've done a good job of, like, challenging beauty norms, but, you know, there was a point in time where that just didn't happen. Yeah, but she should have been big. She should have been big. Like, she was such a good actress. And you know, like, I actually still like Tank Girl. For what it is, I like Tank Girl. You just have to, like, kill your fucking babies on that one. Just understand that it's not going to be the movie you wanted it to. Tank Girl? It seems like there would have been way more female directors before then. I mean, fucking Catherine Bigelow had been making movies for a while. Judge Dredd. Oh, man. Oh, man. Fucking Judge Dredd is so bad. Yeah, and you gotta throw in Demolition Man. And what else came out of that era? Time Cop. Surf Ninjas. Three Ninjas. There's a lot of ninja movies out of that era that were very watchable. Not even bad enough to be good bad. This is so much shit to work on. The original Dredd or new Dredd? Because new Dredd's badass. Mario Brothers movie. That fucking hot piece of garbage. What a steamer. Pre-Matrix sci-fi. I mean, like, I mean, any of you guys watch Strange Days? Ray Fiennes? Juliette Lewis? Oh, dude. New one's so good. Strange Days is so fucking good. The new Dredd's fucking fantastic. Dude, the new RoboCop or the old RoboCop? Because I think both of them are pretty good. Oh, dude, put Strange Days on your list of things to see. Catherine Bigelow, John Cameron's ex-wife. She did The Hurt Locker, which is badass if you've never seen that. What else has she done? She does like fucking Macho Man movies that are the best Macho Man movies out there. And I wish I was talking about Macho Man Randy Savage, but he did. Yeah, the new RoboCop did not do very well. I thought it was fine. I'm just like tired of fucking reboots though. Like, I just want new fucking movies. First one was like fucking revolutionary. I don't know Robot Jox. Johnny Mnemonic is one Philip K. Dick movie that needs to be redone. Because that movie is trash. Trash. I think The Raid was made after Judge Dredd. What's up, Trader Legions? Was Johnny Mnemonic William Gibson? I thought it was Philip K. Dick. I think I'm probably getting confused with Leroy. What's up? Scanner Darkly. That's what I'm getting confused with, and that was Philip K. Dick. Burning Chrome. Ah. I started Neuromancer back during Christmas time, and I need to get back to it. Like, start it over again. Because I have not read any William Gibson, but hero protagonist is something I need in my life. I think I finally hit that fucking wall with the fumes, guys. I think I'm there. Geeky, I really loved Scanner Darkly. I think that the visual style that movie brought was so much fun, and I think that the actors were all so good in it. Just get all of them in one room. Fantastic. It's one of your favorites. Henry Rollins was good. Paging Dr. Allcome. Paging Dr. Allcome. I was a big fan of Ice-T in it. He was fantastic. Johnny Mnemonic has one of my favorite incidental conversation scenes that obviously the director was like, just start talking about something. And the guys were like, what do we talk about? And he was like, I don't know, I don't give a shit. Like, we probably aren't even putting this in the movie. And he's like, okay, well, we'll do something. And it was when like they were getting right to Jones, and they're sitting there, and he's like, yeah, hero protecting us from snow crash. Wasn't that a Gibson book as well? Right? I might be fucking wrong. And so they like pan on these two security guards, and they're like, and so I says to her, if she doesn't want to get with me, I don't want to get with her. Screw that. And it's just like this horrible fucking like Neil Stevenson. God damn it. I'm all confused, guys. But it was just like one of the worst conversations I've ever heard being passed off in a movie. I was like, man, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I'm telling you guys, my brains. I think I've hit the wall. I've hit the fume wall. I gotta take a break. I gotta take a break. Gotta take a shower. I've gotta get away from this stuff for a little bit. So I'm gonna go to this screen. Let's see here. That didn't do anything. 2, 1. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Cyberpunk is your jam. I have not. I'm in space. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm in space. I'm in cyberpunk space. Hit you with your synthwave space. I'd rather people mess it up than have it not be made at all, though. You know? Well, this is, I did, like, pretty good day. Let's see here. Let's get a model count. 4, 8, 12. I think I did 20 models today. That's pretty good. Fighting the MCU. At getting 20 models done is no slouch, so I'm pretty stoked about that. So if I can keep up this pace, I might actually be able to finish this. But I've definitely had too much what's it called? Super glue. My eyes hurt. I have a headache. My armpits smell. Unrelated. Ice-T, the movie he was in with the homeless guy running, that was called The Game. And it had I think it's The Game. I think. Not tonight. Headache. I might do one a little bit later. My wife is working till about 6:30. When she gets home, I'll have a couple hours of being able to work on stuff again, because she'll want to decompress and do some yoga and shower and all that stuff. So oh, and when you're saying MCP, you're talking about the Master Control Protocol from Tron. That's what's going on. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah, I love Ice-T. He's he was as a total fucking visionary, and I don't think gets near enough credit for doing what he did. Tron. Okay. Or Moses per South Park. Oh my god, that shit was so funny. Alright, people. We're at the end of the day. My brains are melting out of my head as we speak, and you know, unless you guys want to see me fuck up everything, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go take a shower, eat some food, And yeah, I don't think I'll be streaming again, but I might do a hangout in Discord. So if you guys haven't joined the Discord, please hop into the Discord. !Discord. Take you right there to the Brush Coven. Some of my most favoritist internet friends. Goobertown should come hang out one of these nights. Be fun. If you're not in the kettlebell basement. Here's my little outro segment to say thank you all for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. If any of you feel like you want to take this to the next level and get our relationship to the next tier, you can always support me on Patreon. We have discounts for merch on there, early episodes of the podcast when they come up, and a really easy place to message me where I always see it. And it just really helps the channel grow. So thank you so much. If you do choose to, if not, I never put anything behind a paywall. You'll always eventually end up getting everything out. Just people might get it a little earlier than you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, for supporting this, for having fun with me, keeping me sane through this stupid project. I obviously bit off way more than I could chew and am regretting it because I'm in that part right now where like I bit into a steak and there's a big piece of gristle and it's just like too much and I'm like chewing it and like trying to swallow it, but it's like getting stuck in my throat. That's where I'm at with this project. Like I'm not gonna die from it, but also there's this stress happening that is destroying my body. Like I've got a horrible shoulder issue from doing this. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you don't pay, you get the sloppy seconds. Matt, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. But yes, you get the sloppy seconds. All right, guys, I love you. I'm gonna hop over to Twitch and see who's playing. We'll pass this thing on. If you want to keep on hobbying with people, we always pass off on Twitch. So if you're on YouTube and you want to hang out, hop on over to Twitch and we'll do this. Christopher, thank you so much. Mini Gamer J, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. You know what? I've never been afraid of some sloppy seconds. It's all love, right? It's all just love. Let's see who's on right now. We got Pink Chaos. We got Hobbies for Happiness. We got Orky. Fucking Orky is like has a ton of people going. Wow. Let's see here. Terrain. Let's head on over to Orky. If you guys haven't seen Orky, she's fun. Messy love. Sinister Crackle. To Matt, don't forget to message me with your email address and we'll get you that book. All right, see ya.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that's like, it's just pointless, isn't it? Heath Eldritch, thank you so much for the raid. Good evening, guys. Welcome. Demat, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How was your stream, Heath? Heath. I think Heath's correct. Melkador, thank you so much. Hi, Rhino. Sister Gackle, hello. I'll probably stream till 11. New Meta Design, thank you so much for the follow. I'll probably stream for another, maybe an hour and a half, maybe? So it depends how the evening goes. Thank you so much. Hi, Cubatown. How are you? We're just doing some of Gaz. Yeah, we're doing some of Gaz. We've done the, I was going to do some